Hello, hello, everybody. Well, it's KickAss Kylie. A big hello, sending you a huge happy hug with lots and lots of love. And I'm live streaming in. It's Saturday morning on the 29th of April. And as I like to call it, it's a super smiley, sensational Saturday. So we're going to continue with the S's today because, as you know, myself and my team have been absolutely smashing it online when it comes to building our business. So I'm affiliated with DreamTrips International, which is the absolute best travel club in the world. And yes, dun, 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 it's part of the network marketing industry. Oh my goodness, I know, right? I mean, one of those things. Well, guess what? This industry has helped more people create financial freedom than any other industry in the world. And whilst some people might have a stigma with that, if you hate network marketing, hey, love you, appreciate you. You don't have to watch the rest of this call. If, like most people, though, you actually want more, you'd love to create an additional passive income, you'd love to be able to travel more, help more people, have more time, create more freedom, then hey, listen up, because what I'm about to share with you could completely change the game for you with how we can build so quickly on social media today. Now, I've been doing this for 8 years. And I'm pretty damn good at it. In fact, I'd say I'm one of the best in the world. And we have some incredible success stories throughout our team. So many people now who are achieving financial success and passive income and have been able to set themselves free. But we've also had a few people who've reached out to me this morning who are really struggling, and they are frustrated as beep, because they're seeing other people succeed and they're struggling and they're not getting the results. So I've had two in particular who've sent me beautiful, heartfelt messages today saying, Kylie, please help me. I suck at this. I can't do this. And they are just so frustrated and feel like a failure because they haven't been able to succeed with this. And if you've been playing along and following along with social media, right now we have a $1 promo. So literally you can get started for just $1. And for that $1, you immediately get $500 of real dollars in travel credit that you can use to save on hotels and condos. So it's a pretty basic decision, right? $1 in, you get 500 back. Amazing. There's no lock-in contracts, and you can literally jump in, check it out for 30 days as a trial membership. If you don't love it, do your booking, get your $500, cancel your membership. Like, it's totally fine. Now, that's also created more self-doubt and more frustration for those who are struggling with this, because in their heads, they're going, oh my goodness, I can't even sell this for $1. How am I going to be able to promote this when it goes back to the normal pricing in 2 days' time, where the joining fee is anywhere from $200 to $1,500, depending on what level of membership that you are looking at. So guys, regardless of what company you're involved with, I wanted to share this because this morning we had probably the best team training call that we've ever delivered in our life. It was all about prospecting and how to build your business on social media. And ironically, those two people who I love were not on that call. So I thought I would jump in and do a quick live with you guys to share how you can stop the suck on social media and you can start smashing it and kick ass fast and building your business online. So funnily enough, I actually have been an online marketing coach for 15 years and actually helping people in how to build and launch and scale their businesses on social media. So I've even got a little PowerPoint. It's called the 7 Deadly Sins to Stop the Social Media Suck. So I'm going to race through those really quickly. But guys, I want you to also realize I've been doing this for 8 years. When I started, I sucked too. I had to do my apprenticeship, right? This takes hours and hours of practice to master anything. You need 10,000 hours of doing something. And guess what? I didn't give up. I didn't have all the sucky stories and excuses. I kept looking and I kept taking responsibility for myself. What do I need to learn? What's missing? How can I grow? How can I get better? If they're having success, it obviously works. What are they doing that I'm not doing? And basically staying in that place of love and taking responsibility, but absolutely being committed to the process. And you do need to do your apprenticeship, right? You've got to get through what you've got to get through. Every level has a devil. If you're playing a PlayStation game, to get to the next level, you've got to conquer the demon or the thing at that level. You get to the next level, there's another devil. And it's exactly the same in life, in relationships, and in building a business online on social media. So I did a lot of things wrong in the beginning, but then I figured out a system of how to smash this online. And for anyone who joins our team, we literally have a step-by-step system that you can follow that I used to charge people thousands of dollars for with my coaching, outside of our Dream Trips community. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the 7 deadly sins. So just give me a moment. I'm actually going to share my screen. So let me just see if I can do that without, alrighty. So now I've got that. I need to do this. No, it's not going to let me. All right, I have to do it a different way. Here we go. Now, bear with me. I promise you it won't be death by PowerPoint, but I do have to do it in this way. Okay. So if you are struggling to build your business online, it's probably because you're doing it the hard way. So I'm going to share the 7 deadly sins that cause social media suck, that cause the frustration, that cause the confusion and the overwhelm that you got to stop doing to be able to kick ass fast on social media. And I promise you, if you're struggling to build your business online, it's going to be one of these 7 things or a combination of these that are holding you back. So the first one, fearitis. Sin number 1. You can stand in a place of love or you can stand in a place of fear. When you're standing in a place of love, like I shared at the beginning, you are being responsible. You are taking responsibility that I'm going to learn and grow. I'm going to be better. I'm going to learn the skills. I'm committed to my goal because my why is so strong. I'm sick of not having enough money. I'm sick of not having enough time. I'm sick of having excuses of why I can't take my kids on holidays or whatever your situation is. When you're in a place of fear, you're in scarcity. You're blaming others. It's everyone else's fault. It's not fair. So first and foremost, you got to switch it. Switch your stinking thinking, because whether you believe you can or you can't, either way, you are absolutely right. So you've probably got a story in your head that this is so hard. I suck at this. I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. You got to switch it. You got to switch your mindset. You got to switch your story. We have a proven success system, which we know works. We've seen other people create success, right? But if you've got a disempowering story, you're stuck in your head and stuck in that place of fear, guess what? You are not going to have success in this whatsoever. So we've got to switch your mindset first. So you want to start saying something like, this is simple, easy, and fun. I'm learning how to do this. I'm developing my skills. Create positive stories, positive affirmations. For me, every single morning and I do this about 20, 30 times a day, the story I tell myself is, I am the number 1 income earner in the fastest growing team in Dream Trips. I am the leader that other leaders are looking for. I am personally responsible for helping 10,000 people to create a passive income of 10,000 or more a year, to have 10 amazing dream holidays, working less than 10 hours a week. So those 10,000 people can create a life that they love, they're happy and free, and they've got time to spend with their family. That's the story I tell myself. Now, am I there yet? No, but I'm on my way to that because that's what I tell myself, right? So sin number 1, fearitis, you got to switch it. Number 2 is compareitis. You got to stop comparing yourself to everybody else, right? We are all different. We've all had our struggles. We've all been through the shit. Most people's lives is a shit show. Gosh, I had my partner leave me a week and a half ago because, who knows what? I'm not going to say anything online. But you know what? I could be, caught up going back to fearitis, and I could have excuses if it's not fair. I could compare myself to someone else going, well, their life is easier. They've got a partner that supports them, blah, blah, blah. But you are the magic. The magic is the mess. Whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, that's what you want to share with people. The problem is you're putting up this persona that my life's great, I'm perfect, I've got my shit together, but that's not the truth, right? Everybody has stuff. And you know what? The last 3 years for me as a single mum has been so fucking hard. Financially, it's been a massive struggle trying to give my kids the lifestyle that they want on one income with zero support from, the kid's dad. But again, I know that there's other single mums out there that are struggling. So when I show up real and raw and authentic and vulnerable, and I share my mess in a positive way, it's relatable because they go, oh my goodness, I could be like that too. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say that you're a truck driver and you are driving 12, 14 hours a day, and, that's not the life you want. Financially, you might not be creating the income that you want. You don't have the time you want. You're away from your family and life's tough. That is your story. That is your magic. You want to share that on social media. So stop trying to sell this product or company or whatever it is that you're involved with. In our case, we have a freaking amazing travel club. It's a no-brainer. We help people save up to 60%, sometimes more, on hotels and condos. Like, we have the best deals on cruises. DreamTrips, oh my goodness, don't even get me started. They are the best holidays on the planet. But if I just keep ramming DreamTrips down your throat, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, go away. But if I start sharing my true, authentic story with you, that's going to be relatable. And now people are going to come out and go, oh my goodness, me too. Can you share more about what you're doing? And then literally I say, hey, are you open to checking out a little 5-minute video? That's it. Most people are overcomplicated it because they're so stuck in their head telling themselves why they suck and that they can't do this. So switch it. And remember, the magic is the mess. You are the magic. Be real, be raw, be authentic, and start sharing from the heart. If you're struggling with this, you're stuck in your head. So stop comparing yourself to everyone else. Everyone else has been on a journey. Jeff Ross, who joined this, I shared this with him 8 years ago when I very first started, and he said no. And then when I reshared this, when we relaunched after COVID last year, he was the first person. He jumped in and said, oh my gosh, sign me up, I'm in. Now, he sucked at this in the beginning, and he's an online master. He totally sucked at having heart-to-heart conversations, and he struggled with this for over a year. But guess what? He didn't give up. He didn't land in fearitis, and he stopped comparing himself to me. And he actually started following the system and developing the muscle and having heart-to-heart conversations. And I'm so freaking proud to say he now has one of the fastest growing teams in DreamTrips. He was the number 7 global recruiter for the whole world last week. So, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. And you can't expect to be $1 million earner on day one. You've got to do your time. You've got to do your apprenticeship. You've got to fail forward. Okay, number 3, confusionitis. A lot of people, they look at your social media and they're so damn confused that they don't even know what you do because you've got 50,000 things going on there, right? So you want to just focus on one thing. What's the one thing that you need to share right now? Who's the one person that you're sharing this message to? What's the piece of information that they need right now? Because this is all about helping other people. So stop trying to sell it. Just start connecting with people. On our training call this morning, we had all of our leaders share, and everyone basically starts the same way. It starts with, hey, how you going? Hey, mate, I saw you post on social media. Oh my God, that blah, blah, blah looked amazing. Or, oh my goodness, I saw your post on social media. How are the kids? How's the dog? Oh my goodness, I saw that post on social media. Your holiday looked amazing. Like, tell me about that. Oh my goodness, I was just thinking about you this morning and I'm so sorry I haven't reached out to you for so long. How are you? What's going on in your world? Start conversations. It's not confusing. And the other side of it is we go through these cycles in life. We go from confusion to clarity and back to confusion and back to clarity. That is our life cycle. So stop thinking confusion, like you're getting confused and overwhelmed is bad. It's part of life. But you choose if you're confused or not. Like, it's a state of mind. Like, stop it, switch it. I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to go out there and have heart-to-heart connected conversations. Just focus on one thing. Shame-itis. Oh my goodness. So shame-itis, I've touched on this already. Shame-itis is, You are all about looking good because you're freaked out about other people judging you, and therefore you don't want to share the mess. You don't want to share your story because you are terrified about what other people think of you, which comes back to sin number one, fearitis, because you're in fear. Guys, people are going to judge you anyway. People are going to judge you no matter what you do. But are you going to let other people's opinions of you impact your lifestyle and your bank account? Like, no, like far out. If people are going to judge you, if they don't like what you do, that's fine. That's their opinion. Their opinion of you is not your business. I don't give a shit what people think about me. And someone else's opinion sure as heck is not going to stop me from giving my kids the lifestyle that I want. It's sure as hell not going to stop me from creating the income that I want to make. It's not going to stop me from going on all of the amazing holidays that I want to take. And it's sure as heck not going to stop me from helping other people in this world who really want this. Because we have an SW rule, and it goes like this. Some will, some won't. So what? Somewhere 6 are wishing for you to reach out to them because this is the thing that they've been hoping and praying for that's going to completely change their life. But you need to get over yourself. Forget about the shame-itis. Honestly, the power of vulnerability. There's actually a book by Brene Brown, Power of Vulnerability. When you can have the courage to show up and be real and raw and authentic and vulnerable and share your story and drop the guard, stop worrying about what people think, forget about this shame-itis shit, I promise you, you are going to have the biggest breakthrough and people are going to flood your way. Next one is suckitis. So most people suck at social media because you're talking in a language that they don't even understand. Like if I start talking about dream trips and member loyalty rewards programs and what else could I talk about? Residual matrix. Like you guys have no freaking clue what you're talking about because that is language within our Dream Trips team. You need to learn that. So we've got to come back and speak their language. What is it that they want? And that's where if you share your story and you can relate, you're having a normal conversation with someone. Hey, how you going? Oh my goodness, you know what? I'm so tired. My partner just lost his job. Like, you know, the kids are driving me crazy, blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness, I can so relate to that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Look, you know, I'm a single mum too, and it's really hard, you know, trying to juggle one income and, you know, be a mum and do all the things. Like, wow. Like, you know, first and foremost, just my heart goes out to you. How are you? And just be there for somebody. Have a heart-to-heart connected conversation. Show up as a human first and market a second. Stop trying to ram this down someone's throat. Actually show up as a decent human with a heart. Who cares? And then once they've shared their pain, their problem, then you can say, hey, hun, I've got to tell you, I've joined this incredible travel club and, you know, it's helping me to create an extra income to take the financial pressure off. You can literally do minutes a day. Are you open to checking out a little 5-minute video? Because this could be a way to help support your family with another income, to give you some more time back to take the pressure off and to even have a holiday. Now, you can see there it's coming from a completely different energy, a completely different space, and I'm speaking their language. Okay. Next one, excuse-itis. You can have results or excuses, but you can't have both. And it's one of the things that drives me insane when people have 50,000 excuses. You don't need 50,000 excuses. Like one excuse is fine, but really it's about creating daily rituals. Now, we had one of our incredible leaders, Lee Larson, on this morning, and Lee is one of like the top. She's the operations manager for the online store of farmers in New Zealand. It's a high level, really responsible job. She's also a mum. She commutes a couple of hours to work each day. And so she really has no time. Now, it would be really easy for her to have an excuse and say, I don't have time, I can't do this. But instead, she has daily rituals. So in her morning tea break, when she has 10 minutes in the morning at work, she makes her coffee and she sends 10 messages to friends. She's not selling them. She's not pitching them. She's not, you know, ramming this down their throats. She's starting a heartfelt conversation. Hey, honey, how are you? Hey, beautiful. I just saw this on your social media page. oh my gosh, that looked amazing. Or, it's just connecting with people, starting those connected conversations. No matter what business, no matter what company you're with, no matter what product that you're sharing, guess what? We are in the business of having heart-to-heart connected conversations. That's it. Full stop. End of story. So getting in those daily rituals of, I love to actually do it before I get out of bed in the morning. I lie in bed, got the puppies snuggled up with me, and I connect with people and I send out my 10 messages. It literally takes less than 10 minutes to do. It's so easy, but it's creating those daily rituals that are going to help you get the results. Your life is determined by what you do repeatedly on a daily basis. And there are going to be plenty of your daily rituals that are not serving you. One of those might be watching TV. It might be drinking too much. It might be not exercising. It might be whinging, complaining, and being involved in drama and gossip, right? You want to make sure the only thing you're never going to get back is your time. So you need to respect your own time or no one else will. And you need to do today, take the actions, make the decisions that are going to give you the life that you want in the future. Because where you are today was based on the decisions that you made in the past. Where you are 2 years from now is based on the decisions that you make today and the daily rituals that you do repeatedly on a daily basis. And the thing with any type of business, when you're building online, when you're building your social media profile, it compounds. So everything you do each day is going to compound, like compounding interest, which means you have that exponential effect. So it's easy to get stuck into confusionitis and go, well, it's okay for you, Kylie. Like it's easy for you because, it's so easy. It wasn't when I started this 8 years ago. I'm just in the same game because I never freaking gave up. And I was committed to the process. I was committed to learning. I was committing to being better. I kept showing up for every training call, for every team call, so that I could develop the skills that I needed to be successful at this. And as you've all heard, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen. And the last one is struggleitis. Most people struggle because they're off trying to do it their own way. You want to follow a proven success system. And I'm so proud we have the most simple, easy, fun system that I know of. Like our product is travel. Like, hello, like travel is fun. It's exciting. It's not like we're selling some product that's going to help cure cancer or, a product that's going to help, with weight loss. Like, oh my gosh, like I worked for freaking 20 years in the health and wellness industry, and having those health conversations was like sucking the life out of my soul. But when you talk about travel and freedom and goals and dreams, like that's fun. It's exciting, but you got to follow the system. And system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. You can do it the hard way, or you can follow a proven success system and do it the fast way. And the other side of that with our system is stop trying to do it on your own. We work as a team. We're here to help and support you. Do you think your person's going to listen to you if you're miserable and broke? And, people listen to people who have the income, the results, and the lifestyle that they want. They listen to positive, excited people. So put your people in front of me. Let me do the hard yards for you. That's what we do. Every day we do live presentations. Go to my YouTube channel. There are so many presentations on there. Pick your favorite one, share that. Oh my goodness, I've just joined this travel club because I've been following this crazy lady called Kylie, KickAss Kylie on Facebook. She's constantly traveling. She has the best life. She's just bought a tree house as a single mom for her kiddos, and she travels all the time. And gosh, I've just joined this. Like, I suck at it. I don't even know how to do this, but hey, I think that this could be really valuable for you. I'd love you to watch her video because maybe it could help you too. Like, that's not hard, but you got to get out of your own way, and you've actually got to be real and raw and vulnerable and share my story and let me help you to create success in this. When I started, I used to share the person who introduced me to this company. I used to share their story. And then I found another leader in the US who I loved. I loved his story. I started sharing that. My mentor, Martin Ruoff, he started this 17 years ago. And when he started, the person who introduced to this, he was waiting on their table. And he was a broke waiter. His car door was so busted, he had to jump out the window because he couldn't open and close his door. His glasses, one of the sides was broken and he had masking tape holding it onto his face. It was so broke he couldn't even afford to buy new glasses. He was living in a 1-bedroom, like literally everything was in the 1-bedroom, right? And he wasn't exactly the success story that other people would want his lifestyle. But he shared the story of the people who introduced him. And guess what? Now we're sharing his story because he grew his business to have over 500,000 people in his team and was $1 million earner, making $1 million or more a year. That didn't happen overnight, but it did happen. So hopefully this has actually helped you today. I know that was a big kick-ass kick. And look, guys, at the end of the day, you got to get yourself out of the way. This is your life. This is your business. You do get to do it your way, but you can choose, right? You can do it the hard way or you can do it the easy way. So guys, sending you the biggest hug with lots of love. I've got so carried away. I'm now 10 minutes late for a call that I was supposed to be on. So if you got some value, smash the heart button. Let me know in the comments below what was the biggest gold nugget that you're taking on from this. And of course, if you'd like some information about how you can get started literally for $1 in our online travel club and have me as your mentor and help you build this, then hey, just drop $1 in the comments and I promise that I'll get back to you real soon. All right, guys, wishing you a wonderful weekend. Our $1 promo does finish end of month, so 30th of April. Even the dogs are excited about that. So if you are wanting to check it out for $1, get your $500 of travel credit, make sure you reach out to me below or the person who introduced you to this video. Together, we can achieve more. Let's go.